Welcome back. If you have worked with PayPal before to create a payment button, you have worked with HTML code. And in this case, we're looking at the button and how it's going to look on your site. And PayPal gives you the opportunity to customize certain elements to that button. Now, once we've gone through that entire process, you'll notice that if we click this website tab, you'll have HTML code. And basically, PayPal gives you a form that you can use to embed. We're going to copy this form right now and open it in our Notepad file. Now, when we look at the code, PayPal has a specific value, and that's going to be associated with your individual button that you create. However, the image you can see based on things we've done previously, and you'll see the source is going to be this URL. If we were to take that URL and we were to put it in our browser, you'd be able to see the Buy Now button. So basically, when we embed this image, we are going to have people directed back to PayPal, and then they're going to have the value associated with this button, which is connected to your account and connected to what you will have set up. Now, in most cases, you will opt not to use the HTML code, and you will use the email code. And this email code is a direct link. In fact, you'll recognize the value of that particular button. And we would then take this entire URL and copy it. And what we would do is we would associate it with an image that our site visitor would click on. So what we would do inside of our HTML editor is we would come back to this button where we would be adding a cart. And you'll notice we'll click on top of the cart in the WYSIWYG editor. And what we would do is we would associate the link with this button. What we would do is once we highlighted this button is we would open the window called Properties. And once that Properties button opens up, we'd have a dialog box, and you'll notice that the source is then going to be our button.png. We would then place our link inside of that area. And then what's going to happen is that when someone clicks on this button, they'll be taken to the link that we just set up. And now all we'll need to do is to close out these properties and make sure that our button is then saved. When we visit the site again, you'll see then that this button is then going to be clickable, and you'll recognize that it'll be clickable back to our PayPal link. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.